And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on my post-match reaction show. If you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and join the amazing growing community of Reds that we've got on our channel. But everyone, let me know your thoughts on tonight's performance, thoughts on team selection, and thoughts really how Liverpool can really get out of this losing rut. Really, Liverpool have lost 3 of their last 4 games. It failed to score 3 out of the last 4 games and 7 goals conceded in our last 3 games. Everyone were leaking goals. Obviously, Dejan Lovren wasn't playing tonight, but Joe Gomez and Van Dijk were at the heart of Liverpool's defence tonight. And I think Fabinho, for the first goal in which we conceded, very much sloppy play in terms of losing possession on the edge of the box. And Adrian, prior to that, you can call it a howler, but it doesn't help when your midfield players are losing the ball on the edge of the box. Regardless if you're playing Stoke City, if you're playing Chelsea, or if you're playing Barcelona, a team at a professional level will punish you from that position anyway. But it was very sloppy. But Adrian made an absolute cracking save, and he made a world-class save in the second half to really keep the scoreline down. Yeah, he should have saved the goal in which we conceded, the first one, but prior to that, yeah, he made a cracking save. But it's mad. You can see it. And then the second one, Virgil van Dijk, he gets caught out. I think everyone was rightly calling Dejan Lovren out in the previous game for the mistakes in which he's made, and if Virgil van Dijk makes a mistake, you've got to highlight it. But it's Virgil. He's absolutely world class. But tonight he made a slight error in the way in which he got caught out in positional wise, going up for that header, and Joe Gomez was left really exposed. Barkley just broke through and scored. But Curtis Jones, I really want to shout out him from a personal point of view. Everyone, let me know your thoughts. Curtis Jones, he was probably one of my favourite players on the pitch tonight, along with that young Gilmore lad. I think he's very young. I think Frank Lampard's got an absolute player on his hands. First time I've actually seen him play in a Chelsea shirt, but he was absolutely world class tonight. Considering the midfield players in which he was playing alongside. In the oppositional team, you've got likes of Fabinho, Lallana, and obviously another young like Curtis Jones. But those two lads, obviously one being on the Chelsea side and Curtis Jones, I felt tonight, obviously, I would have liked to have seen him stay on the pitch. I felt, obviously, Lallana wouldn't have minded him kept coming off, but I think Curtis, it would have helped keeping him on the pitch. But obviously, Divock Origi got taken off, and we made our changes at the back end of the game, everyone. But I think this is a rut Liverpool will get out of. Don't look too much into it. I know we would have liked and we wanted to progress in the FA Cup, but the League and the Champions League, the 2 most important competitions, it's never nice watching Liverpool lose football games, and it's very rare that we do say that. So everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on your thoughts on the game, and really how Liverpool can get really out of this rut. We've got a huge game now. It's how Jurgen Klopp's men react and how our lads react. I thought they would have reacted, and I expected Jurgen Klopp to go more or less full strength. Obviously, Neco Williams playing right back. Trent got a little rest anyway. Robbo, Van Dijk, Adrian in goal as well, and Joe Gomez come back in. So it was more or less full strength, obviously, apart from the goalkeeper and the right back. And then you're looking at the lads in midfield, Curtis Jones anyway, and obviously you got Adam Lallana and Fabinho, and then Origi, Minamino and Mane, really. So you could say it was more or less full strength. Obviously, a couple of players you take out of that team anyway, in place of the first team regulars anyway. But Neco Williams started the game, I felt he was very impressive. Obviously, we've seen Trent when he did get brought into this Liverpool team at a young age. I think Nico's done absolutely phenomenal, and I really do rate the lad. And we've lost tonight, but you've got to look at the positives in terms of he's a young lad and he's got a very bright future ahead of him. I haven't watched a lot of academy football, but when I've seen this lad play, he's really impressed me. And we've seen, it was one of the very first starts Trent had in a Liverpool shirt. He absolutely got battered by Martial at a very young age when we played him at Old Trafford anyway. But Neco, this will be an experience for him, and Joe Gomez and Van Dijk and Robbo, the big senior players. But if you're looking to take positives out of that, Curtis Jones' performance tonight, phenomenal. I think I would like to see him get a more regular first team spot. Everyone let me know your thoughts on that, because the dynamic in the midfield over the last couple of games in the Prem and obviously tonight as well, it's not been quite there. Obviously with Hendo being out, we've really missed his more or less his desire, but his absolute qualities as a footballer. You can't really describe the work Hendo does. We all know stats can't back that, the work in which he does up, and it gets branded around. He's not a good player, but Hendo's the results that the defeats which we've had over the last couple of weeks, it just highlights how much we miss Jordan Henderson. I think the quicker he comes back, the absolute better, and you will see a vast improvements in terms of Liverpool's quality. But Curtis Jones, I'd absolutely love to see the lad play a lot more regular first team football anyway. Fabinho, yet again, he's just come back from injury anyway. He was playing phenomenal prior to his injury, and I think it will take a couple more games for him to really get into the swing of things, because tonight he continuously lost the ball, lost possession really, and he struggled really against Watford as well. But it'll come good again. It's just all those Liverpool players are at the minute, they're all in a little rough spot, and you don't want to sit here and really analyse too much. Yeah, we lost a football game, but the lads, the work in which the lads have been putting in over the last 12 months, and really what they've done in the Premier League. You could speak about the fitness levels as well, I know, but the fitness levels really, you've got to see. When I went to watch them anyway, and you've all seen them around the world, when we played West Ham at home, the hallmarks were there. You could see it looked very weird, and it was a very weird performance level. And when I've been speaking to a couple of my mates, when I've been speaking to all you in the comment section below, it's more or less these defeats have been coming in relation to Liverpool's performance. We've not been playing at our peak level, and I think those levels will be reached at the end of the season when we get deep into the Champions League, and I fully do expect us to get past Atletico Madrid, because I think we've needed this. It's been a reality check really in terms of a big kick up the backside. No one mentioned that in my last episode, but I think the players will be very disappointed. But at the end of the day, it's the FA Cup and the Premier League and the Champions League are our two main priorities this season, and they were at the beginning of the season. I think if you would have asked all of us, I don't think the FA Cup would have been at the top of the priority in terms of the competitions in which we wanted our lads to really progress and win. We go again, Reds. Don't look too much into it, everyone. I think it's only the FA Cup, but I know people say he's disrespecting the cup. We're not really. And in terms of the priorities for Liverpool this season, as I just said, Premier League and Champions League, they're judges on those competitions really come the end of the season. But I tell you, if Liverpool win the Premier League and the Champions League in a year, that'd be an absolutely amazing achievement. And Jurgen's took us on an amazing ride, and this is another learning curve in terms of the players' development. And every single player that played tonight, it's how you learn, how you really learn from these defeats. Yeah, we've conceded a couple of goals, but that's stuff to improve on. I'm happy these defeats have come now and not at the back end of the season. These defeats have come at the right time. Bournemouth, it's got a lot more importance now really, in terms of, I think we've lost our last 3 away games and not scored, which is mad. I think we conceded 6 away goals in the last. Yeah, we've lost the last 3 away games anyway. Obviously, Atletico, Watford, and the Chelsea game anyway. So performances will pick up, Reds. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll read through every single one of your comments, and I'll reply to them anyway, and I'll feature them on tomorrow's video, everyone. So make sure you do get your comments in terms of your thoughts on the game. Try not to be too down anyway. I know it's not nice watching Liverpool lose games, but we can't win every single football game that there is, because if we did, we'd be breaking every single record in the history of football. But everyone, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Your thoughts on team selection, Jurgen, and really how you feel Liverpool really should progress in terms of their performance in the coming weeks, especially in the midfield. I really want to know your thoughts. If you really want to dive into it, let me know your thoughts, who you want to play in that midfield really, and why you want to play them. I think from Curtis Jones, I'd love to see him play. a lot more games, because I think the performances in which he put in, he banged in a hat-trick last week in the under-23s. I think now's the time, really, if there ever was a time, to at least throw Curtis in. Play him against Bournemouth. It won't do us any harm. We'll have James Milner on the bench anyway, Lallana, but I really would love to see Curtis Jones start against Bournemouth. And really, Trent was very young at one stage in his career. He got thrust into the limelight and really put in the deep end against Manchester United all those seasons ago. And let's see Curtis Jones in the middle of the park against Bournemouth and see what he does in the Premier League. But everyone, Reds, have a quality rest of your night, and let me know your thoughts on tonight's game, and I will feature all your comments in tomorrow's episode. You never walk alone, Reds, and see you later. Ta-ra.